Why are you on Faking It? What's going on here? You're singing in the prom episode. How did this whole thing come about?
I'm a big fan of the show.
Are you?
Yeah. And I wish this show was around when I was 17, because I would have loved to have this show around big time. And,
no, it's perfect that you're here.
It's really perfect. I mean, like, because my song was Secrets, and they used it for their promo, and then I was like, that's so cool, and I love the show, and then they were really sweet to me, and it just seems like a match made in heaven.
It does. It sounds like
and
it. Yeah.
I love prom. I went to 3 proms.
Did you? Because I've been asking everybody their prom experience. So you just decided to just go to other schools' proms, or how did that happen?
I was dating. Oh, maybe I just went to 2. I went to 2 proms. I was dating a girl after I graduated that was a senior in high school, and I went to her prom.
Any fun stories?
I had a blast at prom. I remember I was dating, because I came out when I was 17, and my girlfriend at the time, we had an awesome time at prom, and then we went to the grocery store afterwards in our dresses. It was fun.
So people dance at prom, though?
Yeah.
It's not like Hollywood parties where they don't want to dance.
I think people are more apt to do it, or they're more influenced by each other, which I found that it's very it's staunch sort of in Hollywood, where it's like they want to look at you and they're having fun, but I'm not gonna, And in high school you're sort of like, they're having fun, and you're just more vulnerable, I think.
What or who is your definition of true beauty?
Man, well, I mean, I'm like completely in love with my girlfriend, so I can't not look at her and just be like, wow, this is the complete inception of beauty. I think it has to do with something that emanates within, and I think it has to do with kindness and someone that's really self-aware, actually, and aware of how they impact other people. And because I think when you do that, you kind of, you give off a vibe of love, and I think love is the essence of beauty. It sounds like a beauty ad, or for a Dove.
You do the end. Ding.
And Dove.
So tell me about the song you're singing on the show.
Yeah, I'm singing some of our parts, which I sort of I was like, I gave them my album, was like, whatever you want me to play, and they picked some of our parts, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. I didn't think that would be for prom, and it's a really important song to me. It really talks about where I come from, and especially that time for me in high school, where sometimes you feel like the world's against you, and you have to just fight, and I think that was also a time I was learning how to love and accept myself and my body, and so some of our parts is sort of about not being reduced to things that have happened to you or whatever flaws you think you have. It's really about the goodness within. And
have any of the cast, because I know a couple of the cast members told me, oh my gosh, I was a huge fan of hers before. So what have they told you, and what's been the reaction as you came to set? I didn't know. I mean, because I'm just excited, because I'm fans of the show, so I was just excited to meet everybody, and so to hear that some of them were even like I liked your song before we even had it for promo, and that's a good feeling, because it means that you're reaching without even knowing. And I feel like I've been asking everybody, and this doesn't apply to you, tips for kissing and crying on camera, because they do a lot of that on this show. What is your tip for getting on stage and getting over if somebody has stage fright, or somebody's, just sort of putting it out there? Yeah. Well, I mean, I've started being on stages at 7, and I've always loved it. And to me, it's really about the connection rather than thinking everybody's looking at me. I'm up there going how can I best connect with an audience? How do you do that? Because I think people sometimes, if they have to perform in any way, they kind of block it because they're terrified. Yeah. I think it's a willingness to jump into that terrifying space, because that's where real vulnerability is. I think it's allowing yourself to be vulnerable and accepting the fear in some ways, and just being okay with that and being present with all of the people that are there. You have to get out of your head in some ways, and I think it's also a practice in letting the mean people in your head take a back seat, because you have to be confident, and you can feign confidence, and if you feign confidence long enough, you can kind of embody it.
I think that's what happened to me.
I think you're the definition of true beauty.
Ooh,
this
cool.
has been a pleasure.
You're awesome.
You're awesome.
You're the definition of true beauty.
Oh my gosh, don't make me cry on camera now.